This first track of mine is called 21 and it goes like this. Why can't we just stay in the good days, going out and having fun? 'Cause life will never be the same way. Why can't we just stay at 21? There's no need to feel so caught up on it all. Just kick your feet up, boy, relax, take it off. There's no need for worries, no need for striving on this pain. 'Cause you can't have summer while stuck in the rain. Why can't we just stay in the good days, going out and having fun? 'Cause life will never be the same way. Why can't we just stay at 21? 'Cause growing up ain't made for these days, made to be out in the sun, staying out until the morning. Why can't we just stay at 21? If you got your dancing shoes on yet, let's paint the town, oh, let's paint it red. There's no need for worries, no need for striving on this pain. 'Cause you can't have summer while stuck in the rain. Why can't we just stay in the good days, going out and having fun? 'Cause life will never be the same way. Why can't we just stay at 21? Growing up ain't made for these days, made to be out in the sun, staying out until the morning. Why can't we just stay at 21? But the strain keeps calling, the strain keeps calling. Still you ain't getting on. Oh, but the strain keeps calling. Still you ain't getting on. Oh, and but the strain keeps calling. Strain keeps calling. And still you ain't getting on. Oh, but the strain keeps calling. Still you ain't getting on. Thank you, thank you. I'm sweating after one song. Lovely. Seasons of change, they color the sun. Not counting the days, and they roll into one. We'll lie on the grass, and our backs to the sun, and our hands by our waist, with my eyes on the one. So as we bring in tomorrow, we know that there's worse days to come, but they're far away from here, don't you know? Sunshine and blue skies, and now what makes life feel at home? Home is when I'm with you, I am home. Seasons are changing, and I'm feeling it all again. Oh, have you, my friend? Oh, 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 oh. Lying for days, count the stars at night. The skies fade from gray, but the dark brings the light. No sign of the rain, not a cloud inside, just a cold drinking hand. so far away from here, don't you know? Sunshine and blue skies, you know what makes life feel at home. Home is when I'm with you, I am home. Seasons are changing and I'm feeling it all again. So let's start on this journey, let's start on the road while we're young. Creating these memories that I'm writing down in these songs. Seasons are changing and I'm feeling it all again. Oh, with you, my friend. Oh, oh, oh,
Absolute class song. Right, what's next?
my latest single, this is called I Do. I've told this story a few times, but I always got married in December. And it's one of those ones when like you're like a singer-songwriter and you're getting married and it's like, oh, so you're going to write our wee song or you're going to sing to her? She comes up the aisle, and I'm not really like romantic. I kind of was before I met Tina, and she kind of took the romance out of me. But yeah.
Hold on. Tina,
not the
Tina,
bad
I know
way.
you're watching. I
That
know,
sounds so
all
much
I can
worse
say is
than it is.
that is wrong.
That sounds so much worse than it is.
Yeah.
That's kind of, if I was to bring her flowers, say, no, just bring me marshmallows. So
Oh, okay.
that kind of thing.
So flowers, marshmallows every time?
Yeah, pretty much. So basically, my brother then got married 2 months later, and the night before his wedding, I kind of just wrote this song. It was one that just came out of thin air. We did have like 5 weddings before lockdown, and we had like 5 more planned, and yeah.
Sorry, you were going to marry Tina 5 times? Well,
We had been to 5 separate weddings.
that's not legal, bud.
I don't know, should it take me 5 times? I struggled with the first time. Yes, so this song is called I Do, and it's basically, gives us a shout out to everyone whose wedding got cancelled, so this one's for you. Today it is the day, it's finally come around. Today it is the day I get to say my vows. Can think of words to say what's on my heart. It all begins today, the day it is the start. Today it is the day I say to everyone. Today it is the day where I call you the one. Can think of words to say what's on my heart. Well, it all begins today. Today it is the start. And today has made it all worthwhile. As I look upon your sweet, sweet smile, I can't wait to spend my days with you. I can't wait to say to you, I do. Well, it's finally come around. Who would have thought? And as I place your hand in mine, it suddenly works out. So can I walk the path with you into the unknown? Be your candle in the dark, the light to guide you home. And today has made it all worthwhile. And as I look upon your sweet, sweet smile, I can't wait to spend my days with you. I can't wait to say to you, I do, 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 do. Tina whistles here, do, 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 do. But Tina isn't here, do, do 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 do. Today has made it all worthwhile, and as I look upon your sweet, sweet smile, I can't wait to spend my days with you. I can't wait to say to you, I can't wait to say to you, I do. Oh, I do. Oh, I do.
And you say you're not a romantic?
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Tina's just swooned all over the place back at home. You know, thinking, oh my God.
Yeah, I still write romantic love songs. The old romantic comes out the odd time.
Aye, you're sick. Again, as I said earlier on, I've had the privilege of getting to meet all these guys, probably through excuse me, an annual songwriter competition that I would have run in here. Don't like the word competition. People know me that I'm a bit bored for saying it, but I don't like it. But it's an opportunity to get people into the same room, really discover their talent, and yeah, Mr. MJ, you're one of those guys, and like I'm sure Lee and Sam would just agree with. Just we can hear the maturing of your songwriting skills and all the rest, and it's an absolute joy. I do want to take one moment to do a shout out to Lee Cutler, you know, in the room. Who is an absolute star. You know, he does support the arts and artists particularly in a fantastic way through his work up at Forestside, and I owe him a debt. You know, and I think he's just been a brilliant guy through this time. His organisation, he works with arts and business and different things like that. And I just want to do a public thank you to Lee and all the rest. And here's to stronger, tighter collaboration in the future. And we'll come back to that later. Right, what's your next one, man?
This is a song called Emerald Green. So I finished college a few years ago, and I was meant to head away to Brighton and
To do what?
to go to the next level. So I finished my.
That sounds a wee bit trippy.
Makes sense in Brighton, to be fair.
To go to the next level.
I'm meaning to. So I finished my.
Shut up, John.
Anyone want to trip to Brighton next week?
No.
I finished my diploma in extended music performance, and I was going to then narrow it down to songwriting. So same kind of course that George Ezra, James Bay, Tom Modello, those kind of guys went to. But it turned out Northern Ireland funding just wasn't as strong as the UK's was when it gets to like grants for semi-private unis. So that all went kind of up in the air. But this song was about going away, because I only just sort of started my routine at the time, so it's kind of like, this is how I will feel if I go away, that kind of thing.
See, here it is again.
I
The
know.
romance is coming.
I know. I'm saying I'm not a romantic, but here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this song's called Emerald Green.
Brilliant.
I should probably add that Tina did win. I didn't go. I stayed. Well, she ties her hair up in the summer when it's warm, lying on a shade of green. But soon I'll have to cross the waters or the borders when I'm leaving Emerald Green. Well, don't you know, don't you know, no, I don't have money or everything, but that don't matter, girl, to me. I just hope that you still feel the same way when I'm leaving Emerald Green. Don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, don't you know. And we can do this, trust me, one day at a time. keep you updated, girl, maybe by letter. I can almost hear you say that's just me. And maybe a year down the line you can find yourself the time to come out here with me. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? And we can't do this, trust me, one day at a time. And I don't wanna let you go. And leave my hand and I'll see you, girl, at your time. I'll be back before you know. Thank you.
It's just so chill, man.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I will second a shout out actually to point to Lee and yourself as well for that one actually, because that was after I kind of didn't go to Brighton. I kind of went through a phase of like, do you know, what's the point phase? We kind of hit that wall as a songwriter, but you guys kind of kept pushing me. So
Well,
yeah, big shout out to you guys for.
you're sick. You're a big lad. Like, get over it.
Here we are now.
We're the wee small fries over here. So, can I ask you to maybe sing this next one, which you've just released? It has a strange name, Solicitous.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the word, but also maybe the underlying tone, the meaning really behind it that caused you to write it. I know you feel it's a bit of a downer.
Yeah. No,
But-
I'm just gonna give me 2 wee seconds because this
Yeah.
song stresses the life out of me.
Wonderful guitar, by the way, I have to say. What are you doing to this guitar? You know.
Is your G has to go. I can feel it.
Just gently caress it. There we go.
For the past few gigs I've been to,
Is it a strange tuning you're doing?
yeah, so it's by a band I follow called Paper Kites. They have a song called Tenenbaum, and I heard it and I was like, what is that tune? And that just was so rich and it was just lovely. So I looked it up and done it and broke the G string the first time trying to do it. So I was just like, okay, we'll leave that to tomorrow. But then I discovered it and I basically just started playing it. I tend to use a lot of open tunings. I just think if it's on your own, it kind of blends and fills the atmosphere a bit more. But yeah, basically you drop the E down the D, the E down the D, and then your G goes up to an A, and that's pretty stressful.
Right.
So I really wish you have two guitars. And
But we're in a music shop, so it's okay.
yeah, it's okay. So I have loads of like extra set of strings, but no Gs. It's like everything else. But yeah, so
He's no G strings, everybody.
yeah, I know.
Tina is
Not
glad.
running around telling Tina that I have no G strings. Yeah, I'm sure she thinks the best of me.
For all those little children at home, I do apologise. Okay, straight to it. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so Solicitous basically describes what I was saying there. So I kind of went through a period of where I was just doing music out of routine, and I wasn't really doing it for the enjoyment of it and because I could. So then I kind of went the adult life and was like, okay, that's me getting married now. I'll just go start a 9-to-5 job. And then after like so many months in the 9-to-5 job, I suddenly realized this isn't me. This isn't what I'm made to be doing. Because like people, I would be singing at Tesco's and I was like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing this? And I just kept asking myself the same question. So I went through a bit of a rough patch and decided to basically give myself my own counselling and songwriting. So this song came out of it. And I wasn't really going to release it. I kind of just recorded it for like the practice home recording. And then I was like, no, it's because of this song is why I'm back out here again. So that's why I made it my debut single.
And Solicitous?
Solicitous means to do something with anxiety or concern. So to do something with an anxious feeling or concern. So that's basically what I was doing every day for a few months. I was doing everything, just feeling not right. So yeah, so it's kind of the biography of my life, this song. It's more just to reach out as well. Like if anyone listens to the lyrics and like feels it, it is complete normal. It's not just me. It's not just 2 or 3 of us. We all have those days. It's just making sure that we have them less often. Yeah. walk inside my mind. Help me try to find the light. I feel low inside. I've been using smiles to hide, 'cause I'm solicitous inside, and it plays upon my mind. Those fragile butterflies get me every time they work upon my mind. When things go bad, we smile. When they get good, we start to cry. The biggest fault in life is how we miss the need to fly. 'Cause I'm solicitous inside, and it plays upon my mind. Those fragile butterflies get me every time they work upon my mind. When things go bad, we smile. When they get good, we start to cry. The biggest fault in life is how we miss the need to fly.
Absolutely sweet. Okay, Michael, bring it to an end with one last tune,
Yep.
man.
This is one of the first singles I put out for the EP. It's coming out. It's called Summer to Fall. Yeah, it's basically kind of, it's one of those ones where you kind of write a song and you don't really know what it's about at the time. The lyrics kind of just come out. And then I kind of took some analysation, and it's kind of pretty much the same sort of idea. It's about just finding a new time in your life and starting pastures new. But then when you actually think, all along it's just going back to what you're actually doing. Do you know what I mean? It was going back to your old self. Just doing.
And just one final shout out. So where can people find out more about your music? Tell
Yes,
us
so Facebook is just Michael James Official. So just search Michael James, or if you can't find it, there'll be @ Michael James Official, one word, and it should come up. Instagram is Michael Jamestagram. And Twitter is Hey It's MJ97. And then I'm on Spotify, Amazon Music,
Good man.
Apple Music, whatever you use.
Well,
Yeah.
people get your ears around them and enjoy the music. of
So thanks for
Michael
having me
James.
down.
No worries.
Really
bud.
do appreciate
No
it.
worries.
Cheers to you and John. This last track's called Summer to Fall. Summer to fall, at the leaves I sit back looking on. All the colors, it brightens my mind, and it makes me smile. Blown with the wind, feel the cold of the air I breathe in. With the birds, oh, my soul starts to sing for the first in a while. So as we bring in the dark, endless melodies, they seem to spark. So light a fire from a song that's on my heart. We're going back to the start. Patter your feet just to feel all the crisps of the leaves falling endless
endlessly like tears from trees. I've got tears in my eyes. So gaze at the stars as the night sky brings in the dark. Feel constellations, they change in your heart, bringing in your light. So as we bring in the dark, endless melodies, they seem to spark. Light a fire from a song that's so warm out. We're going back till we bring in the dark. Endless melodies, they seem to spark. So light a fire from a song that's so warm my heart. This song that's so warm my heart. We're going back to the start. Big thanks to everyone watching. Love you all. Cheers. Thank you much. And there's John for helping out. And Sam and Lee for being a lovely wee audience of sorts.
The audience of two.
Yeah. It's better than none. Better than
I know,
none.
absolutely. Well, honestly, people on Zoom and YouTube world,
Yeah.
all give us the
Hello to you
love
all.
and
Thank you
us.
so much
Brilliant,
for tuning in,
brilliant.
guys. Really appreciate it.
Thanks. Right, folks, we'll be back again in about 5 minutes with the next amazing young act up is Mr. Young Ben Cutler, and you're going to enjoy his music. Something shocking,
Indeed.
to say the least.
Indeed.
Back in 5 minutes.